Hey guys, it's WrestleLogic. Today we are going to be talking about who we think is the future face of the WWE Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker has had a fast rise in the WWE and is currently in a faction with the visionary Seth Rollins. He is now also a Paul Heyman guy, which is an indicator that WWE have big plans for the future star. We believe this story is to eventually set up Bron turning on Seth and having a marquee match at Mania for the title, with Seth going in as the champion and Bron as potentially the winner of the Royal Rumble. Similar to the Batista and Triple H storyline years ago that turned Batista into a megastar. If WWE managed this story well, they could very well create a megastar in Bron Breakker. He is already over with the fans and has a lot of accomplishments under his belt, like 2 NXT championships and 2 Intercontinental championships. So next, I think it's time to set him up with a world title victory. He can win the World Heavyweight title, then eventually go for the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship. The only mistake WWE shouldn't make is rushing this storyline and allowing this new group to establish themselves. If they break up too soon, fans will not feel connected to the group, so when they eventually break up, it won't feel as impactful and will ultimately feel rushed. But if they allow the fans to connect to the group, the fans will pick their side, either Seth or Bron, which will make the story one of the biggest in WWE when it eventually happens. You can even have Paul Heyman in the mix, trying not to pick a side, but being forced to choose. I think this faction should last for around 2 years, so they can have a rivalry going into WrestleMania 43 with Bron winning the Rumble and challenging Seth. It wouldn't make sense for Bron to win the Money in the Bank, as it doesn't really fit his character. I mean, you can't call him a badass and gave him take the easy route to the title, so the Rumble is way more fitting. WWE have definitely gotten it right with Bron in his rookie year. Having him dominate the mid-card and getting the fans connected to his character, then putting him in a main event faction, is actually genius. But the job is not done. I feel like we have not even seen half of what Bron can do in the WWE. Bron for sure will be a future world champion and a multiple-time WrestleMania main eventer. I honestly feel like WWE have learned from their mistakes with Roman Reigns back in 2015 when he first got his push. That started off right, with him being in a main event faction just like Bron is doing now, but once the group broke, they rushed it and pushed Roman as a single star without him building a connection with the fans, which led to them turning on him and thinking he was being overpushed and forced into the main event too quickly. I just hope they don't make the same mistake with Bron, which so far they're doing a good job. Bron is also very lucky with the era he's in right now, because WWE is honestly stacked with big stars right now, and there are so many main event feuds for him to have. He's honestly spoiled for choices. Guys like Cody Rhodes. Can you imagine a Cody Rhodes versus Bron Breakker storyline that has WrestleMania main event written all over it? Also, a big one a lot of people can't wait to see as a future mega feud is him versus Jacob Fatu, who we also believe to be a future star, but that's a video for another day. He also has many feuds we can see, like with Seth, Roman, Randy, Drew, Gunther, and a one-on-one feud with CM Punk. Bron has also gotten better on the mic, but his real gift is his athleticism. The speed that this man can run the ropes is honestly scary. His spear is probably one of the best I've seen. I mean, he's already created many viral moments on social media with his spear on IShowSpeed at the 2025 Royal Rumble and his spear on Carlito during the build to WrestleMania. Bron can linger around the tag team division with Bronson Reed for the time being, while Seth Rollins dominates the world title scene. Seth is already a made star, so presenting him as a dominant force is really just setting up Bron to be the eventual guy to beat him. And, oh, I forgot to mention how Bron has a banger of a theme song that has a 2005 Ruthless Aggression era sound to it. A memorable theme is very important for building a future star, which hasn't been the case with the songs Def Rebel have been giving us lately. I just can't wait for Bron to win his first world title and having all the dogs barking in a sold-out stadium at Mania. But hey, comment and let us know what you think and how you rank Bron Breakker when it comes to the future stars of the WWE. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.